Yo, yeah.
Yo.
But the Hidden Wrestling. Oh, shout out to the logos in the back. I don't know what this guy Dre is doing.
Oh, he's Millie rocking. He's acknowledging the Millie Rock.
I don't know what he's
acknowledging. The Millie Rock.
Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He needs to acknowledge.
Don't drag it. You see.
Nah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I got everybody here. The whole squad is here. Much on time. So we thank God for that. I got Cisco. I got Dre, Pastor Dre. He's here. He took time from his busy pastoring schedule.
You are so annoying, bro.
No, he's a traveling wonder.
Traveling wonder. And Mr. Will is decked out in old school.
Yeah.
That's the baby maker.
That's a good name for him.
And Will he got his first wrestling name, the Baby Maker.
The baby maker.
Yeah, that's not funny.
The Baby Maker. So listen, as always, you guys can follow us on all the social media platforms. Bearded_wrestling, except for YouTube, which is just Bearded Wrestling. Shout out, we just made an actual group page. That way we can all comment, even though nobody has done it today. We can all comment and make posts and add stuff here. So please add your friends to the page.
Can I be an admin or something? Like,
yes, but you know, if I saw somebody say something today, I was gonna make you guys admin, and then nobody said anything in the room. So I was like,
I didn't want to comment until I was acknowledged as an admin.
Oh, you know what? You'll never be acknowledged as an admin.
You'll just be a group member. It's just a group member. That's all.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I don't really know what to say to you sometimes. But all right, here we go. Cisco, hit us with the hot topics, man. What do you got?
Well. Seems that WWE is in a little bit of hot water right now.
Negative.
Not because of AEW. No. Wait.
Is it because of the networks?
No. So people are saying that their contracts have been shortened without them knowing.
Who's your source?
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Where did he say that?
Kevin Owens said that his contract is over 2022, and he has supposedly signed, I think, a 4 or 5 year deal. And he's not the only one. So that's just something, I don't know. Seems something fishy, and he's been posting a lot of AEW stuff today. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, okay. So, Bleacher Report, which I think is probably owned by
TNT.
Because Bleacher Report only reports AEW stuff.
No, they don't. They report WWE stuff too. They do.
They report.
That's definitely not true. Because I am a fan of Bleacher Report. They don't only, as a matter of fact, most of their writers are anti-AEW. And they're very pro. I'm telling you, they're very pro WWE.
See?
They're very
you
pro
WWE.
I don't know. I'll mute you all.
They're very pro. They're very pro WWE. I give Bleacher Report that.
Well, I will say, Bleacher Report tweeted that Kevin Owens' contract will reportedly expire in January 22 per Fightful Select and Sean Ross Sapp. So I don't know. I haven't seen Kevin Owens say it, but I did see Kevin Owens. They said he put up
the Mount Rushmore,
and then took it down and added the location, all of this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this Rushmore?
It's
him, the Young Bucks, and Adam Cole.
It's the faction that they used to have back in the day.
Yeah, that was used to be their stable in PWG.
Yeah. Okay, what
So, when was the last time he was on TV?
He was just on
He
TV.
was on SmackDown he into something with Logan Paul.
Hey, KO stay on TV.
Which sucks. But anyway.
All right, what else you got, man?
Mick Foley. I don't know if everybody saw it, but Mick Foley has some
seen
words to say.
I
Has something to say today.
I did, and
And he says that WWE is in trouble. That they have a problem. So I want to know what you guys thought about it. Do you agree with him?
I think Mick Foley in his mouth, and he has the right to. Shout out.
I agree with part of what he said. Yes.
So do you think creative needs a new direction?
Yes.
I agree 100% with what Mick Foley said. Losing a future what I call Shawn Michaels 3.0, because we all know Dolph Ziggler is Shawn Michaels 2.0.
Oh, Seth Rollins is another 2.0. Everybody.
Yeah.
Well, no. He's a light edge.
No.
He's calling him a light edge.
Definitely Shawn Michaels.
No, he's definitely Shawn Michaels 2.5. But I do agree with Mick Foley. I don't care how we feel. Losing someone with the first of all not signing CM Punk, which I really don't care, but he is a name, whatever. And then you lose Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole.
Yeah.
What you're doing now is you're really pushing your indie fans away from your product. Even if they're complaining about it, they were still watching it. My fear is what's the guy, Nick Khan or whoever it is that's talking about making it like, now I feel like we're gonna get characters like Duke the Dumpster Drosty and Doink the Clown and Kamala, and like I feel like we're getting like, so AEW is gonna give me the good wrestling, and WWE is gonna give me the wrestling of the early 90s, late 80s. And I'm just
the gimmick.
Yeah, it's gonna be real real gimmicky. I think the only thing I haven't noticed that on SmackDown. I don't know if it's just something they're doing with Raw, but SmackDown to me is more in your face, attitude-ish.
Well, I want to say something. I want to say that if you don't think that,
you be quiet.
I'm foul. Yeah.
Did you just mute this guy?
Yes, because I waited for you to finish your soliloquy, and then I'm up. Okay, I want us to stop right there. My pastor would say, let's take a station identification. Let's stop right there where we are. Okay, because I don't completely agree that we're going into this gimmicky back into like what did they call it?
Look at Karrion Kross, bro.
Hold on.
Great example.
I mean, the third member of Demolition.
Right.
Hold on.
Jamie, we can't hear you. See what God did? God mute you. What happened?
Huh?
What?
He's in control.
I mute you too. I mute you all. How about that? I'm in control. I muted everybody.
How you gonna mute yourself?
I muted everybody. No, but listen, I get the Cross situation, which was a horrible situation. But to say that WWE is in trouble is a far stretch, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a far stretch. WWE is Apple. AEW is Android. You're saying that because you have a horrible Android phone, but it's Android. And here's the problem. You're muted. Here's the problem.
What is this picture?
No, here's the real problem with the situation. Is there's a set of fans that are not going anywhere. Apple could do whatever they want, and they're always going to be there. And then there's another set of people that love to hate Apple, but still buy Apple. WWE's fan base is so strong, and WWE has never been a company that was pushing for the indie guys. And I don't know if you guys realize it, they're going away from that. They want to go with their own people. I don't know if you guys saw. I posted.
Can I say something?
I don't know if you saw it. I posted earlier on the page that Vince was like this: "You indie guys want to go? Go ahead." Because guess what? They were trying to keep Daniel Bryan, not because they thought that he was somebody special anymore. They were just keeping him because it was good for business just to keep him for something else.
Not to be like a manager, probably, right? Like Adam Cole.
No, like not even a manager. It was just like you don't have the star quality pop anymore that you once had. Not to mention you're always injured. So we want to keep you just because you're a good guy, not so much that you can do a lot for us. Now,
but this last go round, he wasn't injured. He had a baby,
bro.
He had a baby,
bro. He's injury prone.
Jamie, let me say something. If you don't,
he's very injury prone. Now, the Adam Cole situation, that's different, and that's why I wanted to stop right here because Adam Cole, I think, was a loss.
Definitely a loss.
Nobody can deny that.
Especially when we was talking about bringing him in as a manager type, valet type of person.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's now a lackey on AEW, so it means.
Oh Lord.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Hold on. Is he not a lackey?
No.
No, he's not.
He's not.
No, he's not.
In the AEW,
No, he's not.
I'm gonna say this though. If you don't feel that AEW is a threat, then you're delusional, bro.
no, you're delusional.
No, you're delusional.
What
I said if you don't feel AEW is gonna be a threat,
A threat.
if you don't feel AEW is gonna be a threat to WWE, y'all delusional.
No, do you know?
I'm telling you. Not only
here's why they won't be a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because
F is gonna come to
the
WWE.
difference, what Vince McMahon was doing back then that I think he's not doing now, but I think eventually somebody will get common sense, is he was letting those older guys go, but he was building new stars. You had the Shawn Michaels. At the time, it was Bret Hart.
I get that.
Wait, hold on. Let me
get
finish. At the time, it was Bret Hart. At the time, it was, remember, WCW wasn't building new stars.
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
They were relying on the Stings, the Lex Lugers, the Giant when he was there, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash. You know what I'm saying? Ric Flair. So AEW is technically, yes, they're signing big names, but how much is Daniel Bryan going to be able to give you?
Okay, now
So they're not as
Wait, hold on.
Darby Allin.
Wait.
How much is CM Punk going to be able to give you?
Stay right there. Drake.
How long?
Stay right there.
How long can guys like that carry a company?
Jared,
Let me say this. As long as he's got,
hold on, Jared.
Who are you building? Because to me, I don't care if CM Punk just came. He should have lost that match to Darby Allin.
nah,
Well,
why?
that wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to
Why?
happen.
Hold on,
That wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense.
It would make sense.
Wait, Drake.
It would, but then so.
Will, listen.
Yeah.
Drake makes a valid point. Why do you bring in a part-timer? Because let me tell you something. CM Punk is not coming to be a full-time wrestler. And if anybody thinks that 42-year-old is coming back to be a full-time wrestler, you're delusional. He's going to be doing a lot of commentating, and he's going to do maybe 3 or 4 matches for the year. He's not going to do a lot. So now you took a full-timer.
Well, that's the state. Listen though. Yeah, go ahead.
Full-timer, somebody who's your up and young talent, somebody that's they see as somebody that they can push. And now on the basis of his push, you got it with Sting. He's got a good thing going on. You let CM Punk come and beat him. What does that help him? How is that building?
But if you're gonna say that, you might as well say the same thing for Brock Lesnar. You might as well say the same thing for Goldberg and everybody else.
No. Here's a difference. There's no build in this new talent. What Brock did is go after somebody he already had a feud with, and there's a storyline and plot to go with it. There's implications. It's the same thing we said last week when me and Dre was talking about it. Why would you come back and fight Darby Allin? There's nothing there for you. I think I'm always messing his name up. I'm sorry. But why would you come back and fight somebody where there's no implications? At least let it be something there. You know what was really good? The Adam Cole and the Daniel Bryan thing is really good because there's already something there. There's tension there already. And then they
but what I'm asking, is this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even sold on that storyline. Like I think it was more so. I think it was more so for the hype. Like, oh shoot, Adam Cole just came out. Oh snap, Daniel Bryan just like even with Christian. Like, Dre, okay,
you got to admit that it's still better than what they did with CM Punk.
Oh yeah.
They just threw Punk out there. I wasn't wrestling for a long time, and I think I want to fight Darby Allin. That was the promo. At least with this.
I'm gonna say. So what do you see? Like as far as you saying, like, okay, there's no storyline built behind, that. But how's there a storyline built behind Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar?
Have to be.
Besides.
What? You're embarrassing Jamie because Jamie said that you are a student of the game. Spoke. There's no way you're gonna be able to ask that dumb question, Will. I'm sorry.
Great. I muted him. I said
besides Paul Heyman, right?
Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. Because what you're saying is dumb. What you're saying is dumb.
So wait. So I want to know something. Who is WWE building as far as stars? Do not count NXT.
I'm not counting NXT. So I think I'm looking. There's definitely a slow build for Big E.
Absolutely.
There's definitely a slow build for Big E.
I can't count Big E. Big E been there for what, like 10 years?
Huh?
Big E been there for like 10, 12 years.
That's not the point. But here's the thing, though. You got to admit.
They're building him for a push.
Big E was not as over as he's been within the last 2 years.
I agree.
We got to admit that.
That's one person.
So now he's getting pushed to where, they like the audience loves Big E. So I believe there's a slow build. I think there would be a quicker build if he wasn't on SmackDown. The thing is, there's so much hitting on all cylinders and so many different people hitting on all cylinders on SmackDown. But at the end of the day, nobody's hitting like Roman Reigns. So it's
can I say something?
This dude,
I wanted to say this. I know exactly when I said, listen, I'm gonna clear it up.
Mute you.
I'm gonna clear it up. When I said, right, what build they have with them. I understand Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar for the title, right? I understand that, right? But basically, I'm talking about as far as the feud that they have. Because that was the last match that Brock Lesnar had. Am I correct?
2 seconds away from a mute.
No, was that the last match that Brock Lesnar had?
No, the last match Brock Lesnar had was Drew McIntyre.
And now you're muted.
At WrestleMania.
And now you're
during the pandemic.
And now you're muted. Because here's the problem. I hate to mute you.
Wait. Yo.
No, he's gonna stay muted for a while. Because the problem is there are multiple ways that they've built the Brock Lesnar thing within seconds of him coming in. Because first of all, you have that they've already fought each other at main events throughout the years. That's one thing. Second, they share the greatest manager of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So Paul Heyman literally came out during his first promo and said, they threw me away and this man came and got me. And like, what are we talking? Will, I'm so disappointed in you, bro.
Listen, man.
Y'all still not answering my question. Besides Big E, who are they building?
The new stars.
Wait,
we got Big E.
Paul Heyman. This is Paul.
You got.
He sold the hell out that joint. It was an automatic story.
Okay.
Automatic plot.
We get that.
Will, hush.
Not even just, but even, did you see even Roman's face? Look at what's happening on SmackDown.
They sold the story.
Interview. He's doing an interview with Kayla Braxton, and Brock Lesnar's theme song is his ringtone.
Come on, bro. Come on. What we talking about?
Now, to answer Cisco's question, the one thing I will say is there's more stars being built SmackDown than opposed to Raw.
But you know what?
But
It always been
if
like
we're
that on
talking
SmackDown.
about it, they're building people like Damian Priest. They're building Dan Priest.
Okay.
But
Dre,
they're building. I believe they're building Street Profits.
Yes, but you know what, Dre? We don't have to go that far because WWE has another stable of build-ups. It's called NXT.
I just said we're not counting NXT right now. I said main roster.
Yeah, he did say that.
No. He said don't count
roster.
NXT. Cisco said don't count NXT.
I said don't count NXT.
That's what he said. He was talking about main roster. So that's
main
why I
roster.
didn't bring up NXT.
Here's the problem.
Cisco said no NXT. So that's why I didn't say anybody from NXT.
Here's the problem. You can't because that's where we build people.
But your main stars in NXT right now are former indie guys. You can't say you don't want indie guys if you're still using old indie guys.
I'm not sure.
No, he's talking about from now on. He's talking about the new people that they bring into NXT. Like, say for instance, when
Gargano was still your top.
when Daniel Bryan came. When Daniel Bryan came, he was the king of Ring of Honor at that time.
But Dre,
like American Dragon.
Oh, Dre,
yo, he was the man.
Don't even explain yourself because they acting like they don't read stuff. And what has been said is that going forward, they don't want to tend to go straight to indie guys anymore. They want to go straight from farm guys from the NXT. They want guys to audition and come up. They don't want to do indie guys anymore. They've said that. So, Dre. Dre. Cisco, no one wants to hear you. No one wants to hear you. You know what?
You're not gonna mute me.
Mute it.
Unmute.
Get back.
Don't. Wait. I want to hear. Wait. I want to hear his other. I want to hear his other hot topic.
All right. You're right. Because you know what? This is an AEW night. So Cisco, go ahead. No, it is. It is. We were completely supposed to talk about something else, and the Lord directed me right here to AEW. He told me this is where we need to be.
All right, well, let's stay in the lane.
This is where we need to be.
Let's go straight to the recap then. Let's go straight to the recap.
Tonight we need to be at a place called AEW. That's what we need.
Can I say one thing before we do that, please?
Oh
please.
God. Well,
it's not gonna be. Come on, I got a question, man. What's going on with your boy? What's going on with Jeff Hardy, man? Why they got him in the 24/7 title?
Because Jeff Hardy's washed up. That's why.
Jeff Hardy is 95 years old.
He has nothing. What else does he have to offer us?
Jeff Hardy is getting ready to go to AEW.
Yeah, he is.
He really is. And they're going to be the broken whatever again. And that's going to suck. Nobody wants to see that.
Okay.
I don't want to see that.
All right. Here we go. Hot Topics is done. Before we recap, I got some things to get off my chest regarding AEW. I got some things I got to say.
Okay.
I have a problem with not AEW per se in this first question, this first thought, but more so of the fans and some of the wrestlers who are going there. Because how many wrestlers have left WWE and went there and they're still trash? Their story, hold on.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Their storylines are still trash. Their characters,
Christian, Big Show.
Hold on. Are still trash. Can we, if we were to go around like a round robin and start to name all of the guys who came from AEW, that came from the E, and now they're still trash, we could do this for a while. I'll go first.
I'll give you one name right now.
I'll go first.
Sean Spears.
Yeah, I agree.
First, I'm gonna mute you next time. Carl and Luke Gallows.
Yo, can we pause on him for a minute?
I'm pausing.
Can we pause on what is?
He's anti-system.
Is he taking drugs?
He's anti-system. He's salty. He feels some kind of way. But it's not
just like.
But the thing is this: he's taking it out on the E when he's really mad at Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman made certain promises. But he's taking it out on the wrong people. He's taking it out on the whole company. You can't get mad at the whole company when the whole company didn't do you wrong. So they say. because to my understanding, they were only re-signed because of AJ. That's the only reason why they were re-signed. But Paul Heyman also promised them certain things.
Yeah, but
as far as the title goes, so if he reneged on that, you got to be mad at Paul. You can't be mad at Vince.
But he don't have a say so and nothing like, you know, as far as the final say so. He don't have no final say so.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
who, Paul?
Yeah.
I mean, Paul Heyman?
Yeah.
At that time, Paul was the writer. That's when he was the writer.
But you can say that. But at the end of the day, Vince is going. If Vince say go, you know.
Every writer has said. Even Freddie Prinze Jr. has said this. Mm-hmm. You come to idea. You bring your ideas to the table, even as a writer, and everything has to be finalized by Vince. When Aleister Black, Malachi Black, whatever the boy name is now. When he was having that decent run, and it looked like he was getting ready to get that major push, they swiped Paul Heyman's legs from under him. Paul Heyman was the one encouraging that push. Okay, at the end of the day, everything boils down to Vince sent Kennedy McMahon.
Okay, now let's hold it right there. Is Malachi Black any better in All Elite?
I think so.
Hands down.
I like
his new gimmick. I like his new gimmick, yeah.
Okay. I think that's one that they got. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Andrade, it's not working.
Trash.
I've never been a fan. I've never been a fan of Andrade.
I always said that.
I think he needs.
No, he's a great wrestler. Don't get it twisted. He's a great wrestler, but like
he need to go to AAA and call it a day. That's it.
He's a great wrestler though, but I don't understand what's going on.
He's a what?
Oh, he can go to Impact.
He's a good wrestler. I think he's a great wrestler.
Wait. He's a good wrestler. His matches with Rey Mysterio and down at NXT, he had some really good.
Yes, he did.
I'm not gonna say that. He's had some really good matches, but as a whole, when we go back to what I talked about before about being a good wrestler, you needing to be having the it factor, having wrestling and having great promo skills. He does not have all three.
He can't speak English.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think all of these guys have better gimmicks? Had better gimmicks in NXT?
Hello. I'm setting this up.
Okay.
That's what I'm
saying. Go ahead.
You know who I think is another trash one? Miro.
Who?
I can't.
Miro?
Oh yeah, he is. I agree.
So Miro was living up to the hype when he was Rusev Day. Trash. And then after that, it was over.
Trash. So now my thing is this. People go so hard about Vince and them not giving certain people a chance. Can we say that Vince was right in some of these aspects? I think he was right with Carl Anderson and them. I think he was right with his with Miro or whatever you want to call him. I think
that they would call Anderson and Gallows is they should have stayed in Japan.
Doesn't matter. My question is, can we say that Vince was right? That it didn't work in mainstream American TV? Because now you want two main, because I'll call AEW, I won't disrespect it, on two main source wrestling companies, and you
two promotions, and
you failed on both. You can't.
And now you're the Young Bucks.
Well, technically three because they on Impact too.
Impact is not mainstream.
Well, I guess right.
We like it, but it's never been.
Yeah.
That's the B League. That's the B League.
Yeah.
C+. But what I feel is like people they give Vince such a hard time with certain things, and he's right. The old man hasn't completely lost it. Is there certain things that he needs to give up control? Yes, but he knows when stuff works.
So it wasn't working for them in WWE?
No. It only worked. It only worked when they were either with Finn or they were with AJ. That's it. I don't like. To me, their finisher is trash. It's very trash. So I don't like. I said they should have stayed in Japan when Bullet Club was where it was, because now Bullet Club is trash. It's no longer. I mean, they're adding people still, but they're adding people that nobody knows.
Okay. Now, Here's my next thing. Daniel Bryan pretty much left because he wants to go fight. He wanted to fight in Japan, and from what he said, he basically felt like over in AEW they're allowed to do more like dangerous moves and allowed to be more free. I think that's like kind of crazy that you're mad that your boss wants to keep you safe, especially when you're an injury-prone wrestler. Because Daniel Bryan very clearly, he said, "I have no ought. I have nothing against Vince McMahon. Vince has treated me good throughout the entire time.
He was just overprotected.
He just protects me too much." That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Especially when your whole career was completely over. So I think those guys need.
Now, can I say this though? Right? Can I say this? Daniel Bryan is a big name, right? Would you agree?
He was.
Okay.
Now,
so you have Vince, who basically is overprotective. Which, okay, we agree, right? But what if he's overprotective and he keep Daniel Bryan to be like a manager or something like that? He probably felt like he's worth more than just that. So that's why you want to get out and still wrestle and do other things.
Well.
What?
As a fan, do you think he should be a top guy in any company right now?
If he's drawing numbers, yes.
No, that's not what I'm asking you.
What?
I'm asking you as a fan. Do you want to see him as a top guy with the belt, with main TV time?
Depending. All right.
That answer is no.
No. Because I gotta say this. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Next.
I'm personally ready to see somebody with some youth with the title.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? That's not Daniel Bryan.
Everybody that's had that title is 35 and older.
Wait, but here's my thing though. This goes back to what I was originally saying, and this is to piggyback off of what Cisco was saying. You have these people come in with the big hype, and then boom, the only consistent mainstay has been Kenny Omega and Jericho. But once John Moxley
and Kenny Omega is part of the.
Once John Moxley lost the title, he went into oblivion.
Yeah,
the nigga.
Well, this is why Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whatever you want to call him, this is why he was on my overrated list, because he's overrated.
Yeah, but see,
here's the problem. I don't care how over he is with the crowd. He's overrated. That match with that old Japanese dude was trash.
Yeah, but here's the problem with Moxley. Moxley's problem has always been he's thought too much of himself.
Yeah.
And here's the problem with that. I hate that Moxley makes this thing like he wasn't given the opportunity with WWE. He had.
Just didn't get over with the people. It was like it was boring.
That's not true because he's had every belt. He's a grand. And
still boring though.
Hold on, and he was the first Grand Slam out of the 3.
Still boring though.
They gave him multiple opportunities to be the guy, and you know what happened? Can't always be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
To me, if there was no Shield, he wouldn't have got all that.
And that's why Seth Rollins will always be a mainstay on that show, because Seth understands no belt, I'm the man. Belt, I'm the man. Heel, I'm the man. He understands that you can't always be on top.
Right.
It's a revolving door.
Mm-hmm.
And Dean made it this big thing like he wasn't getting his chance. And now you went somewhere else and you saw that the grass ain't that green over there. Because if he would have stayed in WWE, I think he would have worked his way back up again, because that's just how Vince works. Dean was one of his workhorses for a while. Can we agree on that?
I'm not a fan, so.
But I'm not.
Yeah, I don't. He's boring to me, man. I don't really like.
I'm not a fan.
I didn't say anything about being a fan.
I'm just saying, period. Like I don't see whatever Vince saw in him. I don't see.
All I'm saying is, did we not see Vince use him as a workhorse, just like Seth Rollins?
No, we did.
He was almost like a almost pushed into a Stone Cold type of character. Yes, absolutely. But it was whack. It was whack. and it didn't work. Without the Shield, he was garbage.
Okay.
To me.
So again, you leave the people who gave you some type of star quality
recognition, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to be trash because he's not even like is he a mid card guy now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And guess what? I don't see him getting back up anytime soon. Do y'all?
No.
The most he'll ever get is that TNT title. To me personally.
Okay, so now, who have we said? We said the Good Brothers. That's right here. We said Miro, trash. John Moxley, trash.
Sean Spears, trash.
Yeah,
trash. So you telling me out of all? Oh, and what are we saying about Christian? Yay or nay?
Trash.
Okay.
Trash.
So out of all of the guys that have came from WWE, who's been good?
Nobody.
Well, I honestly, as of right now, probably. Nobody. As far as what?
We're not going to include Daniel Bryan or Adam Cole because they just got there.
I ain't talking about them. No. They just got there. I'm talking about people who've been there for like 6 months or more.
No, Will, I wasn't talking about them. I'm talking about the guys who will come over in the last year and a half.
Nah, nobody, bro.
And we've named over 6 people already. Who has made that pop? Who has been?
See, I'm gonna tell you something real talk.
Brody Lee would have been Brody Lee if he was still alive.
I think the only thing that draws people is the schedule. The schedule that AEW has.
Okay. No.
That is the drawer.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Don't hit me with the fluff. Okay. I need the real facts. And the actual factuals is every person that has left WWE to go eat AEW has become nothing. They're trash. You know why? Because they were trash in WWE.
But what I'm saying is,
Vince understood that. So Vince
and that's the thing. People, anybody, all right. Vince anybody can draw. Anybody can draw 100 to 200 people. You can do that on the indie scene. All right, cool. You got a name in the indie scene. Nah, we need you to draw 40 to 50,000 people. We not now you shifting. Now, and the thing is, most of these wrestlers are small fishes in big ponds.
And now, Dre, I do believe, and E guy talking, I do believe that they will be able to draw numbers. But the reason why they're drawing numbers is because they're pulling a Ted Turner.
No. I'm not talking about AEW. I'm just saying when a lot of these guys who have the big names in the indie scene, for some of them, if you don't have that it factor, it's hard to make that transition from the indie scene and get the same star power when you go to a WWE. That's like you see people that go to college and they kill in college. When they come to the NBA, it's like, yo, what happened, bro?
Like, let me tell you something. Like, when I look at people like Okada,
there's no development.
Okada would not make it in the E, right? Honestly, the only person that's out right now that's smoking on the indie scene that I think would make an impact in either AEW or in the E would probably be Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
And I think he's smart enough not to come.
No.
And
I don't think he will make it either because personally, I don't think he has charisma.
What?
I don't know. I don't know about all of that, but I don't think it will translate to the mainstream. That's what I'm saying. I don't think so. And so now, here's my point. Here's the big point of it all. Every guy that has came from WWE and came to AEW is trash. So tell me, why are we worried? Because of all this
money. Worried about because you said those guys that came a year and a half ago.
Let me finish.
Not talking about
all the money that they spent for the people that we don't want, that you guys said are trash. Why are we worried? Oh, because they hired CM Punk. 42-year-old has been. That's why. That's why I should be worried.
Guess what? I mean, he's a name, bro.
Oh, guess what? The only person that I feel like AEW really took a stab at with WWE is Adam Cole.
Yep, because he was.
But let's not forget. Listen. You're gonna say,
Cole would have been the future. He would have been the future.
You said, okay, you call him has been, Jamie, but at the end of the day,
none of these guys make Vince go like this.
No, listen, you're saying that, but they did try to sign these guys. Though at the end of the day,
you know why?
They tried to sign them.
You know why?
So if they didn't feel like these guys wasn't going to draw numbers or be who they are, they wouldn't have tried.
You don't know wrestling. I thought you did, but you don't understand the business. You're a fanboy.
What's the business?
And the business is Dre, you're a good musician. You're really good. You can play the drums. But Will, you're really good. And I need you on the drums every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I need you at all the rehearsals. I need you everywhere I go. I need you on the drums. But Dre, you can't go nowhere. I'm gonna pay you to sit here. And you know why? Because I don't want Cisco to get one of my good drummers. Because you might break your hand. You may have to move away. So I'm just gonna keep him on deck. You understand the business?
I get the business, but at the end of the day, I get what you're saying. But
so again, Daniel Bryan is not making money for them like that, like he used to. Daniel Bryan is not drawing numbers like he used to. But you know what? He's a good earner. We never had no real problems with him. So we'd rather sign Daniel Bryan again than let him go over there. But we're not brokenhearted if Dre leaves and goes to Cisco's church because he's not that great of a drummer. We got Will. We got our top guy. But if we can hold Dre and keep him in the pocket, why not? Dre, you know what? You a drummer. But the Lord says he wants you to be a minister now. So now I keep him on my staff and I keep him happy doing something else where I got you where I really want you. That's the business. And you don't get that part, Will.
But that makes sense.
I know it does.
No. All right, good.
Yo, Jamie, what? I know it does.
I know it does.
All right, Bishop. All right, Bishop.
That's why I said it.
And the problem is, most fans don't understand that. And that's why Vince and them are not worried, because it's like, that's our scraps, kid. We all right.
You know what bothers me about this whole thing is, I remember when all this...
It ain't that big for us.
No, all of this first started. When I remember when everybody was excited, when for the first time, I think in ever, you had wrestling on every single day. Like, we was excited.
Yeah, but from the beginning, the AEW fanboys was like, "Oh, the Monday Night Wars is back." From the beginning, and I don't want
and that was whack to even implement that. It was, and to be perfectly honest,
you did.
I didn't do nothing. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No,
Trey,
I didn't.
Trey, he wasn't.
No,
oh, the WWE is closing.
I did not say that. I did not say that. I said the pressure is going to be put on Vince. That's what I said.
And this still is, and I agree with you.
A lot of pressure.
But here's the thing: there's no real pressure. You know why? Because merch sales are up. SummerSlam was the highest viewed SummerSlam in 30 years. Their money.
So,
hold on. Their money is up. They have multiple deals with Fox, NBC.
And you think that, wait, let me say something. You're saying they have multiple deals. Do you think that these networks are happy with what's going on?
USA definitely.
They're not happy right now, Jamie.
USA feels some kind of way.
Thank you. So you can say, oh, they got this company, they got UFC, they got USA, Fox. They're not happy with the product right now.
Happy, you know why? Because they just got Brock Lesnar and Becky Lynch. They're fine.
But that's one person, Jamie. So pros, Brock Lesnar decided after his contract's over, he's going to go to AEW.
He's not going there.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
You low.
Nah, hold on. Yeah, you low.
All right, somebody talk until I figure this out.
Right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Like,
that's one person, Jamie. At the end of the day, if Brock Lesnar say, "Oh, I don't want to wrestle no more," What's gonna happen? Who they gonna get now? Who's the next big guy right there they're gonna get?
Yeah, but the problem is that we got money and we can always get somebody.
At the end of the day, both companies have two different audiences.
Exactly. I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
The WWE is they are family oriented now. They are more into the family.
Hold on, we've been family oriented for the last 20 years. I don't know what you talk about. That's where our money.
You wasn't family oriented when it was the ruthless aggression era. You wasn't. Stop it. Nor when the attitude era was. Stop it.
Not attitude. Hold on, first of all, I don't know if you can count Cisco. Now I'm worried about you. The attitude was over 20 years ago. It was
okay, but ruthless aggression era, that was not. That wasn't family oriented.
Guess what? It had already started then. Because the ruthless aggression, it didn't last that long.
Right. It didn't last that long, but
you know why it didn't last that long? Because Vince understood just like LL Cool J understood. He said, yeah, I can make this hood music, but you know what? The ladies like when I lick my lips. I'm gonna make music for the women because they buy CDs.
Right, that's the women. That's the women.
What?
Yep.
Vince understood that kids buy merch.
Yeah.
Understood that parents are always gonna buy merch for them. So we're gonna make this a PG show because if we can keep the kids, we'll always have an amazing fan base, and then we can grow that fan base from there on.
And these kids do get older.
AEW has one type of fan: a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old that's tired of seeing the PG.
No, it's not. They got the young adult crowd right now.
The majority,
that's a known fact.
Majority is like 28 and better. You look at those crowds, it'd be a bunch of 40-year-olds.
Still young. They got young adults too. They basically got mid-20s and up. Mid-20s and up. That's what they got. And WWE, they still got the kids with the Cena wristbands and all that on.
Yeah, and they also.
And then when he goes, what's gonna happen with that?
You also got 35-year-olds still talking about.
He needs to be gone. Period.
Yeah, but when he going, what's gonna happen with that? Like you saying they got high merch sales, but at the end of the day, when these wrestlers that they getting the high merch sales for is gone, what's gonna happen?
They always got people. You out your mind.
Bro, first of all, what are you talking about, Will? Anybody that left wasn't even top 5 in merch shops.
Thank you.
No, but I'm talking about. He said John Cena, right? He came back. If Brock Lesnar goes tomorrow, right? You think his merch is gonna like if he's the number one guy right now, right, with the company that's helping them make money as far as selling merch. If he's going tomorrow, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna be that guy that's gonna take over?
Seth Rollins is there. They still have multiple people. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is one of the top 5. There's multiple guys. So I almost muted you again.
Actually, he's number 2 behind the New Day.
I almost muted you again.
No, okay, but no. What I'm saying is that what happened is
but that's the fact. He's number 2 behind the New Day.
Okay, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that eventually, one day, right? These guys are not going to be there.
And guess what?
We're not talking about eventually. We're talking about now.
And guess what? And guess what? Always somebody in WWE to take that spot.
And now my question is, who?
What do you mean? When they come about, it will. But guess what? We keep our guys for a long time. You know why? Because Vince don't let them do every move in the world. He stretches their careers. The longevity of wrestlers in WWE is vastly longer than any other company. Because these guys are out there bleeding, breaking bones on purpose. They're doing crazy stuff to get pop value.
You know why? Because they have no charisma. Roman Reigns is out here getting booed out the building by doing a spear and the guillotine.
And we thank you, Paul Heyman, for that.
Yo, regardless of, and that's not the case, because what you need to do is there's a documentary on YouTube. I'm gonna share it in the thing that talks about Roman Reigns from early in his career to where he is now, and it talks about that turning point. And what I think a lot of people don't understand is Vince has to trust you. At that moment, Vince seen how pivotal Roman Reigns was. So Roman Reigns was able to pitch his own ideas at that moment. Like, yo, if you want me to come back, because he wasn't even supposed to come back that soon.
Yeah, but see, Roman still has a little bit more leeway with Vince because Vince.
No. I'm not saying he doesn't.
Vince is act on who he is, and he's built it in his mind.
So let me ask you a question. Well, do you think it's a problem if a wrestler say, okay, I want to go out there and test a new gimmick, right? And okay, we already know that Vince got his hands and everything and try to overprotect all these wrestlers and besides, not trying to hurt themselves. But what is the problem when somebody say I want to showcase a new gimmick and they go out there and they want to what I'm saying, to see what's gonna see if the people's gonna get with it. What is the problem?
You're muted because no, you know why? You know why you muted?
Why?
I'll tell you why you muted. Because if you think that Vince doesn't give his guys a chance, you're absolutely dumb. And I hate to say that because the New Day, they pitched that whole idea.
Mm-hmm.
The New Day,
but no, I get it. They're top stars, Jim. I'm talking about people right now. Like, okay, and it's still somebody's coming up.
You've been muted. The three of those guys. No, listen. When they came together, Xavier Woods was trash. Kofi was trash. Big E was trash. They were, and they decided, hey, we good friends. We got good chemistry off camera. Maybe we could pitch something to Vince. They went to Vince and pitched the original idea for the New Day. And Vince said,
okay,
you know what?
Let me say this.
No, because you saying that Vince doesn't give his guys on the low total.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this.
And guess what? It worked. And now it's one of the most high-selling merch of all time.
Okay, I agree with that. I understand that. What I'm saying is that, and what Dre said, did you say you think they're gonna go back to old gimmicks back from the 80s and the 90s? Am I correct?
I don't believe that.
Huh?
Right?
No, but I'm saying that. But I'm saying, do you not look at the New Day as a gimmick, even though they're making selling merch and they making all that money? And they
first of all, everybody's a gimmick, so they're all gimmicks.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like that's what Vince liked. So of course,
I think they started off as a gimmick with Big E being like the preacher and other two dudes. So it was corny at first, but
they had
they were so good that they made the people hate them. They loved to hate them, so it worked. And then eventually, the crowd just got with it.
Right, but Vince gave them the chance to let it develop.
Right.
He should have stopped them very early in the game.
Everybody thought it was corny. Everybody.
So what about everybody else?
See, and that's your problem. Is like I gave you a perfect example, and now you're saying, yeah, but what about everybody else?
What about everybody? Yeah, but what I'm saying, what about everybody else? As far as like, if somebody come picture,
Seth Rollins pitches all of these different characters. You think that they're making enough for him? No. There are a lot of people that get the opportunity that you just don't know.
A lot of top guys.
Were the New Day top guys?
They are.
No. Don't be dumb.
Were they?
Big E had. I mean, honestly,
when the New Day started, were they big? Will? Why do you?
They were like a main event. They was on main event.
They wasn't big. But let me ask you a question. Big E was champ before he joined the New Day. Am I correct?
Yes, but that was completely okay. They were nobodies. They were in They were okay.
It wasn't that when he was with Dolph?
Yes, but he was champion right before he.
Be quiet.
He was a bodyguard too.
Now you're making me mad because when he gave the New Day a chance, all three of those guys were in the back eating donuts and drinking water and saying, "Oh, I like Avion water better than Poland Springs." None of those guys were getting a chance to do TV, and they came and took a chance and went to Mr. McMahon and said, "Hey Vince, I think."
Well, Kofi was getting squashed.
Trash. I don't care how you say it.
He wasn't in the back. He was out. He was just getting squashed.
Yeah.
And guess what? If he was out for a minute and a half, I don't count that as out in the front. Like they were still trashing you. Like so. Will.
But I would say Kofi had potential though, even with his Royal Rumble matches.
Will
like Biggie. Like, but I'm just saying like little things like that. Like
Will.
You can see. Right.
But that's all he was known for at that time was the Royal Rumble matches because it was hard for him to get eliminated.
Right. Will. Your point is trash.
Huh?
All of it is trash. Everything that you said is trash.
No. I was trying to, make a point. Go ahead.
That was trash. Everything.
No.
Everything that you said is trash. All right, I got
No.
Bully Ray on Busted Radio gave open thoughts on AEW. He called the Young Bucks match last night a spot fest and not a wrestling match. What do you guys think?
So Cisco kind of, again, because he's an indie darling. Cisco put me on to the Young Bucks. And like I said, having Cisco and Jamie in my life for wrestling has been very amazing because they both have two different opinions on what a dope wrestling match is. So I learned this about the spots and stuff like that from Cisco, but I also learned about the psychology of what a wrestling match should be from Jamie. So with that being said, looking at some of, to me, the most amazing classic tag team matches, I'm gonna agree 100% with what Bully Ray said. There was no psychology. There was no there wasn't nothing there that got me emotionally involved or invested in the match. But also, like Cisco said, or Jamie, one of the two said today, AEW, that's what it's for. It's for fans who like spots. They don't care about character development. They don't care about, so AEW, the reason why I wouldn't really address it is because AEW gave me what I expected AEW to give me, which was a dope spot match.
I agree.
I feel like this. As far as the match goes, was it a lot of spots? Yes. It
was full of spots.
I liked their match from last year.
We need to
better than this match. I liked their match last year better than this year. Mm-hmm. Was it a lot of spots? Yes, it was. But guess what? The wrestling, the pro wrestling fan, their fan base, that's what they like. That's what they look for.
So what you're saying?
That's what they thrive off.
Saying is that Ray is correct.
Huh?
So what you're saying is Bully Ray is correct.
It's a stretch, but yeah, to a certain degree.
All right.
To a certain degree.
All right, you're a good kid. He said their egos will eventually come out in AEW. He's heard rumblings already of issues, but nobody is talking about it because IWC and Dirt Sheets are on the AEW bandwagon.
That whole ego thing, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Because I honestly, I feel like Bully Ray.
I'm in the middle.
I feel like Bully Ray is very.
I'm in the middle of reading something. I was like trying to read something to you guys.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I only have one more line. It's no surprise a tag team legend shares the same opinion on the Bucks AEW as me. Great minds think alike. All right, now I'm done. Please, now you can go.
I think Bully Ray. If Bully Ray was in AEW, I don't think he would say that. That's just my opinion. I think Bully Ray is still living off of his nostalgia from TLC matches, ECW, and like even in Ring of Honor, he sucks. He sucks in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, he's old. He's old. We know that.
But without even without Diva, even when he was in TNA, and they did the whole Aces and Eights thing.
And guess what? They were old then too.
But he couldn't do it without Devon.
Aces and Eights dope though.
But he couldn't do it without Devon.
I enjoyed Aces and Eights.
Until the whole Hogan, Terry thing got involved, and I was like, I wasn't sold no more.
Okay, I think I've done enough. Oh, you know what? Just one more, and then we'll do the card really quickly because we've already been on an hour and some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think it was fair that on this girl's first night of work she became the
hell no? I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off.
You didn't even let Dre hear the question.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot he didn't see it. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Do you guys think that it was fair that?
Yes.
Ruby, so can I say the question?
I know what you're gonna say. Yes.
He didn't.
I already know what you're gonna say. Ruby Soho winning their version of the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I think it was fair.
Hold on.
Because the women division sucks. That's why.
She's a great worker.
Both of them. Absolutely. Both of them.
Yo, she is though, man. And the women division sucks.
Be quiet.
Hold up. So y'all mean to tell me neither Thunder Rosa or Jade? I don't know.
Why you mute?
Oh no. Sorry, I meant to. I didn't mean to mute you. I meant to mute Bo. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. I didn't.
No, I'm serious. Like Thunder Rosa or Jade should have won because those are the only two. I don't even look at Nyla whatever as a contender. Jade and Thunder Rosa are the only two credible contenders for that title.
All I know is if me and Cisco and Dre are working at McDonald's and we all on the hamburger machine and the fry machine, and Will come his first day and he get to go to register, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad.
Listen, man,
I wasn't good enough to try out the register.
Listen,
I can count.
Nah, I was trash.
The women's division is not that great over there, man.
Okay. And guess what, Will? You're absolutely right. They might have the worst women's division
So that's exactly why they did what they did, and I agree with that.
Ruby Soho was your answer?
Listen, she's great. What she does, bro. Let's keep it real.
Nah.
That's why she's in AEW.
She's in AEW because she couldn't get a pop on WWE. Cut it out.
I don't
She
mind
wasn't
her
bad
being
in
there.
WWE. She wasn't mad.
I
bad
don't
in WWE either.
mind her being there. What I do mind is her getting an opportunity
First
when
night.
you had 2 or 3 people who are already who should have already been in line to get that opportunity. That's all.
I agree. All right. Let's wrap this up quickly. I'm gonna say the cards. Let's give it on a scale of 1 to 10 for each match. All right. I'm gonna get a paper or a pen or something though, so we can do a full average of everything. I'm gonna use my phone. All right, here we go. All right, number 1. Paul White, WIGHT versus Q.
0.
I'm giving it a 0. Dre? Oh, okay. So, I hate the way they spell this guy's name. WIGHT. All white match. That's all I'm saying. 0. All right, here we go. John Moxley versus Kojima.
5.
4.
That'll be a nice.
3.
Exactly.
This is out of 10?
Yeah.
Only 5 because the old man came at the end.
Which didn't help. I'm giving it a 4. What you got there, Will?
Oh, 3.
What you got, Dre?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
All right, undecided. Cisco?
3.5.
You said what?
3.5. That'll be nice.
CM Punk versus Darby Allin.
6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 too.
And the only reason why is I think me and Cisco had this conversation. He was like, "What was the problem?"
Well, I saw that match on YouTube. It's about a 4 or 5 for me.
Yeah. My problem, Cisco, was the fact that you couldn't even be original. Like, I understand y'all wanted to pay homage to whatever, but at the end of the day, man, like
you copied 1, 2, 3 Creed versus Bret Hart.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You could have came back. This your first day back, and you know what I'm saying. And
that was very easy.
Yeah. So that was my issue with it.
I got a 5 and 2 4s. What's yours?
5.
Okay. Chris Jericho versus MJF.
5.
5.5.
I'll give it a 5. But drop the music. I got a 5 and a 5.5.
Unmute.
What match?
CM Punk. I mean,
Jericho. JF.
Jericho.
5.5.
What you got?
5.
All right, 5s all across it, and 1 5.5. The women's championship match with Britt and Chris Adeline.
7. I give it a 7.5. I actually enjoyed that match.
I'm gonna give it a big old 5. You said 7 or 8?
Huh?
That's 7 or 8.
7.
Will?
5.5.
Okay. 5. TNT match, Pyro versus Eddie Kingston. I'm giving it a 4.
3.
2 3s, 3 3s. Guess what? I'm going with y'all. All 3s all around.
You was trying to be nice.
Yeah, that match was not what's up. Mm-mm.
To me, the match of the night is the steel cage tag team.
Yeah,
I'll give for the spots. I was gonna say a 7.
That's what I was giving it. I gave it a 7.
I give it an 8 for the thumbtacks.
All right, see that.
I actually like that. Yes. So,
Yeah, that was different.
Will, how is it different? Cage match?
7.
he's talking about the thumbtacks.
No, the thumbtacks was different. That was different.
I know it's 7.
Honest, I remember the first time they did that though. But Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, they kicked her in the mouth with the joy with the thumbtacks on it.
So we got 7, an 8, and a 7. Who didn't vote here? Will, what you got?
7.
Okay, and then Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. What do you guys got?
5.
5.
You said 5 too?
Mm-hmm.
What you got? Trey.
Wow.
He gave it a 1.
Wow.
A 1? Why 1?
Because I seen it before.
Okay.
There was nothing original about
The one-way angel off the top rope was dope. You gotta admit that.
That's
That
why
was
he got the 1. I would have gave it a 0. Be happy he on the board. I know wrestling fans that's gonna watch this podcast and see that I gave. They are gonna hate me.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
Here we go. So
Especially the AEW marks.
yeah. So for the full match, unified, we gave that a 0. John Moxley match, the bearded wrestling would be. So we got a 4, a 3, and a question mark. So I'm gonna say a 3.5. Is that fair?
Okay.
CM Punk, he got 2 4s and 2 5s. So where we landed? 4.5.
4.5. Yeah. You already know what what's his name? What's the dude? You already know Meltzer gonna meat rod this whole thing. 5 stars everywhere.
So MJF, We got 5s straight across the board and 1 5.5. So we going 5s.
Yeah. That was MJF and Jericho, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The women's match, we got 2 5s, a 5.5, and a 7. I'll say 6.
Yeah.
The mirror match is 3 because we all said 3. The cage match, we got 3 7s and an 8. You guys want to go 7.5?
Yeah, that's cool.
And the Kenny match, we got 2 5s, a 1, and a 4. Where we meeting with that?
4.5.
I was saying 3.5. The one brings it down.
To me, I think we should just go 4 because that one is
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
that one is a horrible drop. So here is the Bearded Wrestling card drawings for AEW's latest pay-per-view. A 0 for the Paul White. John Moxley a 3.5. CM Punk 4.5. MJF and Jericho a 5. The women's match 6. Miro 3. The cage match 7.5. And the AEW World Championship match is a 4. I mean the average here, except for the cage match, is a 5.
Out of 10, right?
Yeah. I mean, so we saying that the show was a 6, a 5.5?
Yeah, it was average.
It worked. I mean, listen. I'll be listen.
Cisco.
I'll be the first to say it. Wait.
Hold on, wait. And that's what
SummerSlam was better. I'll say it.
thank you.
SummerSlam was better.
You heard it here. I said
Yeah.
All Out had a better ending. All Out had a better ending though.
No. Because I don't know. That Brock Lesnar thing was different, yo.
And what happened at All Out wasn't different at the end?
I agree with Cisco on that one, man.
Come on now.
AEW
Come
did
on
have
now.
a better ending.
You gotta give
But
that.
then again, no. I'm gonna say this. I'm taking that back.
you know it.
I don't think they should have debuted both of them that night. I think only one of them should have came out. Like, I think it was a little corny, the fact that you had Daniel Bryan come out afterwards. After,
No.
Adam Cole.
You know what?
No, that was beautiful because it set something up.
Yeah, but it set something up, but it sort of kind of was like,
No.
cheesy. Because you knew. Huh?
But you know what? Here's the thing. I agree. I think that was the thing that they both came out at the same time because it set up a storyline. And is it cheesy? Yes. But that's what AEW has been going for with these releases. They're not hiding stuff. They're throwing it in their face, in their fans' face. So I think it's gonna work for them.
I don't know. I think we'll see what happens.
But that wasn't better than Brock coming out. Well, this has been the show. This has been the show. You're bugging.
I'm gonna say it is because I like Adam Cole a lot. That's like,
AEW needed 2 guys to make.
I'm happy that he's back.
AEW needed 2 guys to try to recreate that pop.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Don't matter. Because that Adam Cole pop was something special. So I
It
don't
was.
care.
It was. And just because it was unexpected, nobody was expecting him to be there.
They needed 2 guys. We were expecting it. Calm down. They needed 2 guys.
No. We expected Daniel Bryan.
He wasn't signed up.
Yeah. We didn't expect
but we
Bryan,
didn't know. But we didn't know when Adam Cole was coming.
was gonna be there.
He was expecting it.
I expected it.
I wasn't. I was expecting Daniel Bryan.
That night. Yeah, not that night. I mean, if you would have said next week or the week after that, probably, or the next pay-per-view, but not that night. I didn't expect him to be there.
Now here's my thing, and I said this earlier. Adam Cole left WWE not because he wanted to be with his friends, not because he wanted to be with his girl, but because of his Twitch account.
No,
and also because they were discussing bringing him up in the main roster as a manager.
Did you not see his press conference after the match? After everything?
That's trash. That's disrespectful.
Well, listen, I don't care what y'all say.
No, but that's why he left. It had nothing to do with Twitch, bro. He was bound to go there.
You're absolutely crazy. It was about Twitch.
That was about Twitch. He even said that.
He said it.
He said he built a community and he built a rapport with thousands of people, and he didn't want to give that up.
Cisco. Don't. It ain't about no community. It's about the money that's made on Twitch. Do you know the type of money is made?
That's true.
Now,
that's true.
That's why the E wanted to shut it down because they wanted to control that money.
I looked at what Paige made, or what she could potentially make, which is why she's with Twitch, and I understand. They're saying she has over so the tier 1 is like $4.99, and she had it was like something like over like 100 and like in the 100,000s of fans. They were talking about in the year, per month after she cut her earnings with Twitch, she can make $60,000 a month. They were talking about her making like $200,000 for the year, or for Twitch.
Let me ask you.
And it could be way more because I looked up how much people were making on Twitch, and there's a guy called Ninja. He made $12 million last year. He made $12 million
of playing video games with people. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's why certain people, they just didn't want to give up these third-party things. Like Alexa Bliss, she had to change it from her name to her real name on Cameo because she was making because you know with Cameo they do like the little birthday things, the little shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
Each of her things she charges $399.
Yeah. Now does AJ still have his Twitch?
I'm not sure.
Cause I know he grosses a lot too.
But I feel like for that to be his main reason is kind of a fetch because it's a maybe that you make that type of money. I feel like Paige had more of a leg to stand on with Twitch than him, and he's a pretty big Twitch gamer, but he's no Paige. Paige numbers on that joint was crazy, bro.
Yo, Jamie? What if she's clear to come back and she go to AEW?
Take her.
I don't wanna.
Take her.
Let her go to the E. Let her go to NXT.
Take her.
Let her go there.
It's another one of ours that we don't want no more. Take her.
Y'all don't want Paige. Y'all don't want to see Paige no more in the ring.
No, her time is done. She made her mark.
Do you think
it's over?
Do you think Paige is boxing with Bianca Belair? You think
we don't need another edge? We don't need another edge.
You think she's boxing with Sasha now?
It wouldn't be a bad match.
Nah, I'm good.
Again.
I'm good.
Again.
It wouldn't be a bad match.
Well, this has been a great show. Shout out to everybody for being on time. Shout out to us having our own opinions, even when they're dumb.
Even when they're dumb. Well,
they're dumb.
No, my opinions are not dumb. Y'all just WWE guys, man.
Oh no,
guys, y'all don't want to hear nobody else's opinion about.
No, because I gave you a good lesson in business tonight. You learned some things tonight. I hope you had your pad out.
I still feel like how I feel.
Yeah,
going into this and going.
It's dumb. You have to listen. I'm your spiritual.
I am the baby maker. Okay.
The baby maker.
Understand that. Now,
come on, baby maker. Yes, sir.
I got to change my name tag now.
Yes, you do. But you still.
Oh, listen, Jamie. Shut up.
And that's okay though, because as your spiritual father in the rest, I'm gonna help you.
You're gonna help me?
I'm gonna help you.
Not his spiritual father.
I'm a spiritual father in the wrestling world. Wow.
Not his spiritual pappy.
Dre. I'm your spiritual father too.
All right, you definitely not.
Yeah.
Dre, you gave me accolades.
I've got one spiritual father. I've got one spiritual father.
You've given me so many accolades. All right, you know what? The show is over.
You created this monster. This is your fault. You created the monster. See?
He's one of my spiritual sons. Because when I first started talking to Dre about wrestling, he used to talk some malarkey.
That's not true.
You
just hate. Yo, what I realized is you just hate niggas that don't agree with you.
I got him.
That's true. That is true. I just
Straight. Let's be clear. I didn't get you together in this wrestling game. I didn't get you together. I didn't get your mind right and let you understand the industry and how the industry works. I didn't let you understand how the emotions. I taught you a lot. I am your spiritual father.
Okay, Darth Vader. All right.
Oh my God.
I am your father.
Yo,
I am your father.
No,
I am your father.
Are you done?
I need to be acknowledged as your spiritual father.
It's him saying it in a high pitched voice for me. I am your spiritual father.
You two are my
and You're not, bro. You're not.
Listen, I'm young and rebellion. I am the baby maker. I don't agree with anything.
Are my sons, and I am so glad. I need you to.
All right, so if let hypothetically.
No, be quiet. Stay under me.
No, hypothetically, if me and Will are your spiritual sons, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You must not pay a lot of attention to Will, and I must be your favorite kid, because he just be out here saying stuff.
Yeah.
He just be out here chatting.
Great. Trey, he's the prodigal son. That's all.
I do what I want when I want. All right, because I'm the baby maker. I'm rebellious. I don't have to listen to this guy.
Promos? What is this?
He's over there cutting promos. He's over there cutting promos. What? Hey, baby maker, cut your promo. Go ahead, cut it.
I do what I want when I want, and I don't have to take anything from anybody, not even you, Jamie.
That's why you
the MJF is going on.
Your promo is horrible.
No, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Type mess.
When I'm in the mirror, it's different. It's different. I have the belt and everything.
Oh God, he does promos in the mirror.
I'm playing. That's when I was younger.
Listen.
Look at that.
Listen, as the spiritual father of you two gentlemen, I'm just elated. I'm proud. I'm glad, dressed and impressed.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you two. I need you guys to stay close. Stick by me. As you hold on and you gird to your spiritual father, I'm gonna get you through this.
And we're gonna prove you wrong, Doc.
I'm gonna get
I am crying.
So you're Vince, who's Nick Cann, and who's Bruce Pritchard?
None of it. What are you talking about?
Because you call yourself, you call yourself Vince.
I didn't say nothing about being Vince. I'm no white man. I am a black brother who has two spiritual sons. All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Oh my God.
It's been fun, but we've got to run. We're gonna catch you guys next time. Please follow us on our social media platforms. Join the group page, Bearded_Wrestling. Bearded Wrestling on YouTube. Saturdays at 4. We gonna be here. I'ma holler at y'all. Peace.
Later.
Later, y'all.
Later.